Hey YouTube, what's up? It's been a while. Had exams and everything, but yeah. Got a battle here with God, I'm horrible with these names. This battle is I'd say about 2 or 3 weeks old. But as you can see, I'm using a UU team as he is using OU. Wanted to see how well my UU team could work against OU team. So yeah, we're gonna go and get right at it. And I'm gonna go and lead off with my Rhyperior. And I've actually been testing this, and Rhyperior is actually not bad. I actually really like it. Anyway, I'm going to go and set up my rocks, because I'm expecting this thing to do the same. But instead he goes over to Reflect, so I already can tell that this is a dual screener. So I'm just going to go for the Mega Horn to see how much damage I would do. I know Light Screen is up, and that obviously from that damage tells me that he is not a defensive set in the slightest. So I'm just going to set up his Light Screen, and this thing has already become a major nuisance as it has crippled most of my team. He's going to go into his Undertaker, which is his Cofagrius. So I go for another Mega Horn. Now, I only went for Mega Horn just because I know it would hit the Clay Doll hard, but judging by the damage of that, I could tell that this is somewhat of an offensive set too. Shit, sorry. But seeing from that damage, I'm still thinking that he's mainly running offensive and letting his screens do most of the defensive work. So I'm going to go into my Chansey, which completely walls Cofagrius. And he's going to go for the Will-O-Wisp and miss. I mean, it doesn't matter either way, because Chansey does have natural cure. And I'm trying to get angle so you can see all of it. There we go. He's going to hit me with a Toxic. I'm going to hit him with a Toxic, sorry. And he's going to go for the Will-O-Wisp and hit this time. So now Chansey's burned. Not too worried about it as much. I think he should be more worried about the Toxic than he should me burning. Anyway, this sorry, I'm a little sick too. I don't know if you can tell by my voice. Anyway, I'm gonna go into my Raikou, and this is an event Raikou that I kind of trained up a little bit and nature modified it. And yeah, at the point I was kind of forgetting that Light Screen was up, and I was just gonna go into Raikou and hit it with a T-Bolt. Then I remembered that Clay Doll had the screens. So he's gonna set up a Leech Seed on me as I go for the substitute. I had forgotten that Airfoon had the Prankster ability. Not really that many Airfoons, honestly. More people use Ferrothorn because he's so goddamn bulky, but I don't know. I kind of like Airfoon or Grendel that much more, just a little bit more, because its priority is, well, the priority ability Prankster, I think it is, pretty goddamn broke. So I'm just gonna go and switch out Raikou. I know I can't hurt it because of the Light Screen, and none of my moves hit it for neutral or super effective. So he's gonna taunt here, and when he saw Nidoking, he was predicting it to be a Sheer Force Orbed set, which is what the new Nidoking is, and it's pretty goddamn boss. But he predicts right, but I don't go for Fire Blast. I just go straight for the Ice Beam, and that does a lot. And you have to remember that this isn't even modest, this is timid. And he still had Light Screen up at the time. So that just shows that Nidoking Sheer Force Life Orb is not something to fuck around with. So Nidoking's taunt wore off. He's going to go into his evil one. Now, I did a little bit of a stupid play, but he goes with a Psychic. It's not going to kill me because I do have mainly special defense investment in this. And I'm just going to go for the Earth Power. I should have just went for the Sludge Wave, because it is stabbed and super effective, so it doesn't matter. Earth Power takes out with one hit. Once again, stabbed. So he's going to go into his Mienshao, or Kajundo, as more people refer it to. And I'm just going to go on and switch into Rhyperior, because Rhyperior is pretty goddamn bulky. And he's going to hit me with a Fake Out. That does almost nothing. This thing is, I think this thing's a little bit better than Weezing after testing it. because I need somebody with rocks on my team, and yeah, Rhyperior meets the job, and he's pretty defensive. Now, he uses Grass Knot, and I'm like, what the fuck? Grass Knot, and even though the Conjundo special defense isn't that great, I'm dead. 1 HP. I was trolling so hard. I was so happy. I was like, yes, 1 HP. Because of Solid Rock and my special defense investment into this thing, I was able to take that Grass Knot at it just that was almost like MPZ's Zekrom off of Super Smash Bros. Pokemon Pit. Check that out. I'm more than likely to leave a channel to Emperor NBZ in the description because he is a very great battler. And he's gonna bait me into going for the Fire Blast, I believe, and go back into his Cofagrius. Oh wait, Mega Horn, I'm sorry. One of my old Rhyperior sets at Fire Blast. I forgot I took it out for Stone Edge. So Mega Horn misses. I'm not too worried about it. I mean, shit happens. But I still don't want to take a burn because Rhyperior still can make it do something. And I'm gonna go into Cryo M and the Flaming Spade. Make, as his video has showed everybody before, this is one of the most useless UUs ever. A link to that will probably be in the description below too. But I like Cryo M. It's pretty goddamn powerful for UU. And yeah, it's gonna take toxic damage, and I'm just gonna go for the Draco, and the stabbed max attack is going to kill. Oh no, that's right, this motherfucker lives. And I really underestimated the bulk of this Cofagrius during this battle. I really thought a Draco would kill it, but oh well. I mean, shit happens. But he will die now due to the toxic after he gets his leftovers. So now I'm at -2, and he's gonna go into his oh no Kusu or Haxorus. And I thought this would be the standard Dragon Dance set, but this is actually a Scarfed variant. And I was like, oh shit, Scarfed? But I didn't think, honestly, that at the time I honestly didn't think it was Scarfed. I thought it was just like a Jolly. So just go to Gyarados, and this is a Moxie dose, as you saw. I did not get the Intimidate, where I guess Intimidate probably would have been a little bit better right there. I'm just gonna set up a Dragon Dance because, as I said before, I thought maybe this would be like a Lumberry or something, so he can get the next Outrage. And after I set up a Dragon Dance, I was going to go for the Dragon Tail, because either I was going to kill it or it would just swap it out. And he still outspeeds me. Now here I was like, this thing is most definitely Scarfed, and at the time he did confirm me. This is a Scarfed Haxorus, and he got the crit, which I'm not sure mattered. I know Gyarados was going to die eventually through the Outrage anyway, but I don't know. I really think that crit didn't matter. I mean, it doesn't matter. It's not really game-changing, but I'm just going to go back into Nidoking, because honestly, Nidoking's the only thing that I think could take any hit, but because this is defensive. And I'm going to hit the Aerofoon, and Aerofoon is going to die because super effective Life Orb Sheer Force set. Really powerful. He's going to bring in his Haxorus, which I think at this point was his last guy. I'm going to switch out into Rhyperior's Death Fodder to take out one turn of the Outrage. And kind of sad that Rhyperior died. Rhyperior did do pretty good this match. Now I'm going to switch into my Raikou as another fodder, because I just need to get that Parahack. So I can get the Parahack, wow. I am so sorry for my stupidity, but I'm just begging on this confusion, the second turn confusion. He's going to hit me with the Outrage. He does not fucking get it. So I have to fodder out Chansey now. I know Chansey, even with Evilated and like 55 investment into defense, is obviously not going to take this Outrage at all. So yeah, my team is getting swept by a Haxorus, which happens before, but I mean, Haxorus is just so broken. I know I'm gonna get trolled on with this, and haters are gonna hate, but I think this thing just needs to go to Uber. And this is game changing. I'm going for the Ice Beam, and I'm just praying that he hits himself, and he does. I'm like, yes, yes. So I'm gonna hit him with the Ice Beam, and that is going to be the game. So that was a very, very close 1-0. I was very scared. I thought I was gonna lose that, but I'm very happy at the outcome of that match, and really want a rematch in the future. If you have any UU teams that you would like to play, just message me or comment, and I will more than likely battle. Just send me a message with your friend code, and if you want to meet on Cerebi Chat, I will more than likely. I'm on Cerebi Chat usually on Friday or Saturday, looking for battles. Name is X Dark X Inferno as it is on here, and yeah, I look for battles every once in a while, but yeah. And for those Yu-Gi-Oh players out there, Yu-Gi-Mons, I will have a updated Gravekeeper's deck profile coming up soon, and a remaining trade binder, because I did sell most of my stuff in my trade binder. But yeah, thanks for watching. Please comment, rate, subscribe, and talk to you all later. Peace.